Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and keep this video. I like her. Let's go start now. Steph Curry's prominent college friend blasts Joe Lacob for Warriors' loss. Among the many voices disappointed with the Golden State Warriors' elimination from the postseason was a notable college friend of Steph Curry's, whose main takeaway after Wednesday's Game 5 loss to the Timberwolves was that Dub's leadership failed their superstar. David Dennis Jr. is a journalist and author whose friendship with Curry, while the two were at Davidson, Dennis was a junior during Curry's freshman year, has been well documented. He's also a senior writer for ESPN's Andscape, which not only indicates his level of sports knowledge, but also provides him a platform to say his piece. A fitting end to the two timelines era of the Warriors, a series that reminds the team and its owners that their success revolves around one player, and one player only, and spending 5 years of his career building for an illusion was always nonsensical hubris. Dennis wrote on social media shortly after the Warriors' 121-110 season-ending loss. It's clearly an opinion he's held for some time, as evidenced by a late January appearance on SportsCenter that he reshared on his feed after his post-game take. Well, there's been a lot of talk this season about Stephen Curry's basketball mortality and how he's facing the end of his career, Dennis said in the clip. But it's really not his basketball mortality that's been the issue. It's Warriors owner Joe Lacob and that front office not coming to terms with the fact that once Steph Curry walks out that door, that team is not going to be good for a long time, because that is how every franchise that has a great-level player operates when their great-level player leaves. Dennis then ripped the Dubs front office for their failed two timelines experiment, where the team sought to build for the future and compete in the present simultaneously during Curry's prime. As a result of this approach, Dennis noted all of the ways Golden State whiffed on trade opportunities and failed to capitalize through the draft. While this was said before the Jimmy Butler trade, Dennis' opinion has held firm. Lacob, for his part, has denied the existence of such an approach and went to The Athletic to call out those who have criticized the team's drafting strategy. "I get very upset when I read all this crap on the internet. These comments by people, this guy's crap. That guy's crap. The drafts were terrible," Lacob said in an article published Thursday. "Bullst. Our drafts were not bad at all. These guys are very young. They've had to fit into a very difficult situation with experienced players. It's not like they can just go out and put up numbers. So I think we've drafted very well. We've got some good young players. There are certainly signs of life within Golden State's young core." Jonathan Kuminga had a surprising string of breakout performances this series. Brandon Podziemski was the team's leading scorer on Wednesday, and even Moses Moody got some confidence back in his shot. However, this was after Kuminga proved to be unplayable against the Rockets. Podziemski shot a dismal 22.5% from the field in games 1 through 4, and Moody went 3 straight games without scoring. Not to mention Quinton Post got played off the floor, and Trace Jackson-Davis really only showed up for 1 game. None of these players, some of whom have been on the team for 4 seasons now, have been able to consistently rise to the occasion when the team has needed it most, which is to say while a healthy Curry is on the roster. This left the offensive responsibilities to a 35-year-old Jimmy Butler, who, while talented, has only been with the team for about 3 months, and Draymond Green, who is hardly the most dangerous scoring threat. In a vacuum, it'd be unfair to Curry's legacy to expect a team to suddenly and easily fill the void of his absence, especially in the playoffs. But the Warriors, as Dennis argues, have had years to put together a contingency plan of sorts, and this is as good as things got. Lot of folks mentioning Jordan Poole, Dennis said in a post on Thursday, referencing the departed Dubs guard. "I hate to break it to you. No team is one Jordan Poole away from a championship. The point is all it takes is one more dynamic scorer to make the Warriors a contender, and an inability to provide that for years is a failure. It's hard to argue with that, given the results."